What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ken with the Anchor Reef. Today I want to talk to you about aquascaping in an aquarium. It can be kind of challenging the first time you get to aquascaping, or if you've never done it before. I'm gonna give you 3 pieces of advice that I wish somebody gave me when I first started. And first one I'm gonna start with, we're gonna start in the backwards order, is number 3. Trial and error. You're gonna have to try it, and you're gonna change it, and you're gonna change it again, and you'll change it probably a few more 100 times until you find that one that's starting to fit a little bit more what you're looking for. Look at a million different pictures and different people's tanks and try to replicate them, but it doesn't quite work that way. You move one piece of rock, you have to change the whole aquascape. So just be prepared. Don't get frustrated. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it take you by storm. So it's not really gonna come out right the first few times you do it. You know, you're gonna have to do it a few times, over and over, till you find something that you like. So this is where you should be going slow. You should be getting your tank put together in a way that you have time to play with your rock and move it around before you start adding corals and they get mounted, and or fish that you really shouldn't be sticking your hand in, like lionfish and eels and things of that nature. So take your time with it. Research. Play with it. You know, if you haven't looked at my rock selection video, you need to take a look at that. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you definitely need to do that right now. But you know, get you a couple different rocks, play with them. You know what I'm saying? They will interlock and start to dance and flow as a unit, as what you want them to be. A method I also use is dividing up the tank. You know, a lot of people, they want to put one rock or one main thing right in front of their tank, right in the middle, like a centerpiece. And with a fish tank, you really can't do that, because now you've taken however big your tank is and you've minimized it to a certain section, because that's where you want everybody to look. Nah, bust it up into sections. You find your different focal points on your edges, right where your lines meet up. Start placing stuff there. So now you've drawn the eye to the entire fish tank, not just to one spot. Like I say, if you divide it up into sections, now you've created yourself 9 separate sections, maybe 4, 6 different interchanging places where you can put different rocks and corals and stuff like that. Even if you're not doing coral, you can still use your rock in the same intersections of where your tape line up. So now you've drawn the eye all over the entire fish tank, not just to one spot. I mean, if you look at some of the different tanks that I've done, man, I've done a million different aquascapes. You know, some of them I like better than some of them I don't. But I have learned to go with one that I find fitting. So now that I can get my corals in there, they can grow. I'm not always moving them around, changing everything up, because I don't like the aquascape. So have fun with it. Take your time. It's really that simple. I mean, people just grab rock, they throw it in the fish tank, they call it aquascape. That's possible. I've done it before. I mean, like I said, I've looked at a million different pictures of the Great Barrier Reef. This is your fish tank. Aquascaping is not that hard. It's actually very simple. It can be a lot of fun. You can get the kids, the wife, you can get everybody involved in simply placing rocks in a position in your fish tank that you find absolutely amazing. My main thing though is to have fun with it. You know, this is your fish tank. It's not supposed to look like anybody else's. It's not going to be just like anybody else's. It won't operate the same. None of that. Have fun with your fish tank. Find something that suits you, the way that you want it. You should have already been researching. You know what's going in your fish tank. Build around that. You know what I mean? If you've just got fish going in there and they need a lot of open room, you don't need a lot of rock. If you're trying to use the rock as a source of filtration, learn how to build them. Probably put them together. Like I say, watch my video on the rock selection. If you need help building some, leave me a comment. You know, I'll get back with you. So, like I say, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you should be doing that as we speak. If you like what I'm doing here, definitely hit that like button. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps me to keep helping you. And as always, enjoy your reef.